You are awesome, and you're back.
Thank you guys so much. I'm Dan. This is Mandy.
And you are watching BuzzChomp.
Woo, yeah, you go. Woo, woo, yeah.
Woo!
Enjoy. Prison Break Season 5. We're down to our final secrets on Prison Break Season 5. Wowzers, wowzers. Prison Break has not disappointed, but ultimately, there are only a few secrets remaining that we must get our grubby little paws on before this season comes to a conclusion. We found out Jacob is Poseidon. Now, this was no surprise, at least to us, but what was surprising was that they told us before the end of the season. I kind of thought we might find out at the very, very end, or it may even cliffhanger. But then we realized, the biggest secret of all, will there be a 6th season of Prison Break? We don't know if the show's coming back. So we've been postulating about cliffhangers for this season, but the biggest secret out there, is there even going to be more Prison Break after this year or not? We don't know. That's why we found out who Jacob was before the season ended, because we needed to know Poseidon so that Micheal and Lincoln could go track down Poseidon and take down Poseidon. Beyond that big, large, looming secret, there are a few more out there. Namely, what the hell is Teabag doing? Dude hasn't really been in the show for a couple episodes. He's the one that showed Sarah that Jacob was Poseidon. That was our cue. Why would they have shown us that otherwise? Then they ran to run you around the merry-go-round. But did Poseidon fund Teabag's hand? Did Micheal fund Teabag's hand? If Poseidon funded the hand, then Teabag owes Poseidon, which means Teabag is going to be a bad guy again. Or is he going to be, do I side with the guy who funded my hand, or do I side with my friends who helped get me out? And then he's going to have a question of conscience and then pick the good guy's side and be on Micheal and Lincoln and Sarah's side because Teabag has no other friends in the world besides those people. Ugh. What's the deal with Teabag? Where is his story going to come into factor here? That is a big secret that we must have revealed. I also must know Sarah married Jacob. Sarah had baby Micheal. Who the hell attended this wedding? Because Micheal knew what Poseidon looked like. But he didn't know that the wedding went down. So he had never seen a picture of Sarah's fiancé husband, yet was aware that she was married. Lincoln knew Jacob. So Sarah's family knew Jacob. No one knew Jacob was Poseidon except for Micheal. I mean, who's at this wedding? Like, if Micheal Schofield loved her so much to send her origami for years, he didn't do any CIA back-channeling to see how her life was going? It's a little bit of a hole and an open-ended secret to me that he was working for the CIA, yet did not use any of those resources to see how his wife and child were doing. He had not seen a photo of his child. Really? Okay, so maybe Poseidon's that good. But then, what is his ultimate goal here? Poseidon wants to manipulate events around the world. Okay, it's game theory, right? So Poseidon's playing the game, and Michael's playing the game. Everything Jacob told us about how Micheal plays the game is how he himself is playing the game as Poseidon. So now you have the ultimate two chess players facing off. I mean, we know Michael's going to win because it's his show. It's called Prison Break with Micheal Schofield and Lincoln. If there is a 6th season, we could end with a cliffhanger where it appears as though Poseidon has won. We can't have it where we think Michael's dead because we already had that happen. The other big secret then. What the hell is going to be the cliffhanger? Prison Break is known for its cliffhangers. The ultimate big conspiracy that Poseidon's facing. There's got to be more here. We're missing secrets. There's got to be something larger at hand. Poseidon wanted to manipulate events in the Middle East and Yemen. All right. Micheal and Lincoln are out of Yemen. They were on Crete. They're going back to America. They're going to face off with Poseidon, who has now confiscated Sarah and little Micheal. Teabag must come into play. The whip must come into play. Who's the whip? Is the whip Poseidon's Jacob's brother? It says he has family, but he's not in touch with his family. He lost his family. It's so ambiguous. There's a secret there. It can't be so simple. Of everyone that Micheal broke out of prison with, all of his friends, only the whip is still tagging along. That guy, who happened to be ex-CIA, definitely is going to play into what the hell's going on with Jacob and Poseidon. There's a big secret there. There's a big, big secret there. Our final secret is two-pronged. If this is the end of Prison Break as we know it, after 5 years, will they ride off into the sunset and have a happy ending? I think so. The counter secret. If there's a 6th season, what is the bigger issue that will carry us over into that next season? How are Micheal and Lincoln going to get locked in prison again? Is Poseidon going to get the government on them, get them arrested and thrown in jail, and then they're going to have to break out of prison again in season 6? I mean, there's only so many times these dudes can break out of a prison. I mean, what bigger prison could they possibly put them in? They've broken out of every single one. Micheal keeps getting new tattoos. What are the hand tattoos? This is another big secret. What the hell are the eyes and the hands for? That was his code to Poseidon. What do they mean? We need to know these answers. There may or may not be more Prison Break after this season comes to a conclusion. Comment below. What do you think the answers to some of these secrets are? Any secrets of your own that you're dying to find out as Prison Break comes to an end? Prison Break Season 5.
Tune back in
More from Mandy and Dan.
on BuzzChomp.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, thank you.